Welcome back to Pbks Down, and 2025 is all about rewriting the script. It's all about the underdogs. Tottenham lift the Europa League, Crystal Palace stunned the world with the FA Cup win, Newcastle finally taste silverware with the League Cup, and PSG have finally conquered Europe as soon as Mbappe leaves. But it doesn't end there because in IPL 2025 history, it will be made again. We will have a new winner in the IPL for the first time in I don't know how long, and it will be Punjab or RCB this year. It was on the back of Shreyas Iyer with it carrying Punjab to their first final 11 years with an amazing knock. Vasu, what did you make of that game?
I thought it was an absolutely unbelievable game. I it was uh, I actually thought when Mumbai got 203, I thought Punjab were actually at one point there were I thought Punjab were I thought like they were almost gone there because like looking at Mumbai's record of after over scoring 200, I thought Punjab would have to do something really special to get that uh, score. Looking at this, Punjab did beat Mumbai in the last game. I mean, they chased down 180 against Mumbai, and it like without any trouble. But like chasing down 180 and then chasing down over 200, and in a qualifier just to get to the final, like basically an eliminator just to get the final. There's a huge difference there now. So
Yeah,
and
especially
like
with
the
like
amount, all the
Mumbai's
pressure.
especially with Mumbai because like the reason why everyone was scared of Mumbai as soon as they got into the Final Four was because they've been here and they've done it so many times. Like these
Yeah.
are the games like you thought Mumbai would have the advantage over everyone. And yeah, and at the halfway mark with 203 on the board, like I think in Ahmedabad, big stadium, I was like, it's not completely gone from Punjab, but I thought like
Hmm.
the stocks it was more in Mumbai's favor. I mean, let's just get into the main guy. Shreyas Iyer probably played one of the best IPL innings I think I've seen in a long, long time. Probably up there in terms, given the context of like a a qualifier to that they were in. 87 runs of 41 with a strike rate of 212. But it wasn't about the strike rate. It wasn't about the sixes. It was just like it was the game was so back and forth, right? Like even in the first innings, the game's back and forth. You're like at the halfway mark, you can't really tell who is it kind of leaning towards. Probably more Mumbai, but uh, and Punjab start out their innings like and Pete, you had batters from Punjab who chipped in, but Iyer probably played probably one of the best innings, and no big reaction from him after the game. He still has a job to do tomorrow,
Yeah,
but
he's so like ice cold. He knows that he's really ice cold. Like he knows that it's not done. Like he has to finish it off there. So like I really like that. I really like that because I was like, when he hit that six, like, and the camera panned to him, I was thinking like I was expect or thinking like he's gonna, like, like most players like scream out or like let out a roar. Nothing. He was just like it was just any other random game.
yeah.
But because I think he knows, like, he was because he knows there, like, what if he like, what's the point there now? Like, what's the point right now there?
I
Because
mean, to be fair, like I don't know if if I like he didn't celebrate. It looked cool on the camera he didn't celebrate, but like you gotta enjoy your moments of like winning a game like this. You gotta enjoy it because you don't know
I mean,
like
yeah,
because you don't really know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like the good or bad for
yeah,
Punjab, like you don't know what's tomorrow has and like stuff
I
what
mean,
tomorrow
yeah, he's gonna
has.
enjoy. I mean, yeah, as the team, they'll enjoy it. But now the thing is, but the thing is, like, the only, but like, you can properly enjoy it when you actually win the title there.
Um,
Yeah,
and like so,
but
something
you know
like
what,
great.
like the whole essence of it there.
Yeah, I mean, probably one of the best things about his innings was like just how he never really slowed down too much. Like there was times where um like he played it like a perfect innings you won against Mumbai. They went after everyone who's not named Bumrah pretty much. I know Bumrah went for like Inglis was the only one who really hit Bumrah, but apart from like the rest of the game, like Iyer had the right plan. Like you go after everyone not named Bumrah, and even with Bumrah, he hit that sliced four to third man,
Oh,
which was like unbelievable shot.
I think that is the shot of the tournament for me.
Yeah, like a sliced Yorker. Like he sliced a Yorker with an open face, like which you know he meant it to like third man. And there was a slip, like a white slip kind of like there, and he still got it through. But yeah, I mean it's good to see
I
like
mean, it's the whole like how calm he was throughout the whole thing. Like, he never panicked. Like he never panicked.
and to
Like
hit and to take the guy who pretty much what I would say was Mumbai's best bowler during the day, Ashwani, whatever. Uh,
Ashwini, yeah.
Ashwani, to take him for like 20, what, four sixes in the last over, to finish the game off against him, uh, just was in like insane
Yeah,
stuff.
because I think Iyer didn't want to go. Iyer didn't want the match to go to the last over because
Yeah, I mean, like,
he didn't want to
yeah,
risk anything. Yeah,
I mean, it was like the perfect T20 innings. I mean, you look at like the other people who've played a great T20 and then like Kohli and the other great like Klaasen, like Miller, all these players. You like if you and like even Dhoni in his prime, you don't take the game to the last over. You just don't. Like if you can finish it off in the second last over, that's the time to do it. And even if he would have gotten out to in the second last over, he had done the work with like where Stoinis, I mean, what do you call not Stoinis, who was after Stoinis, Omarzai could have came in, and like people could have knocked off like 4 or 5 runs, but like it wasn't like without like some great innings from like I mean Brahman Singh disappointing again. Like I don't think so he ever woke up today. Brahman Singh that game, he
yeah,
he
no,
he misfielded more runs than he actually made. Parancharya, nothing really bad, just didn't work against Mumbai. But honestly, I think Josh Inglis um, doesn't look as amazing because if you look at 38 off 21 and in like in T20, people like will knock on it, but he probably hit Bumrah uh, like you haven't seen before in
yeah,
a long, long
yeah.
time.
I know exactly. 20
20
and over. I mean,
exactly
yeah, yeah,
20 and
yeah.
over against
No,
Bumrah.
right now, when Bumrah is in his absolute prime, there,
Yeah,
and to
you
hit
hit the
him 20
best.
in the
You hit the
over,
best bowler in the world for 20 in and over, and you made it look
yeah,
easy. There wasn't any like dropped catches from him, but I think one of the like no, special innings in this game was Nihal Vadera. Um,
yeah,
like I will say Iyer didn't have to do much until Videra got out. Like Videra had the game completely in his palm when he was batting, I thought. And then like he played such a good innings in the
he played he played like a really well. I mean, he supported Ayer really well. Like I mean, Ayer just can't. I mean, as a batsman, like Ayer, you can't win the game by yourself. So like you do need support, and like and then Wadera really provided that like unbelievable support to Ayer there.
Yeah, and then as soon as Vieira got out, Iyer knew that like it's on him to finish it. And then you probably had one of the best, most comical run-outs you've seen in a while of Shashank
Oh, I mean,
Singh. Have you
Shashank
seen
Singh.
that?
Oh,
I can't say it on the podcast, but have you seen the clip of
I
Iyer,
have seen the post
of
match.
the
Yeah, I have seen the post
Iyer
match.
and Shashank meeting each other, and he says some nice words to him in
Yeah,
Hindi.
yeah. I've seen the
Uh,
post match clip. Yes, I have.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, th this is the thing of like Indian cricket. You have people like Prancharya, Brahman Singh who are like so good, and then Shashank Singh like just run, man. Like you're taking a single, just run to the other end. Why are you walking?
He's just jogging like he's just like
Uh,
and then when he realizes that oh Hardik Pandya can get the ball, like run him out, and then he starts running. By the
yeah,
time
but the
it's
thing
too
is,
late, I mean, like
like it's like you're like, and look who you're even testing yourself against. Someone like a Pandya. Like Pandya is a really good fielder. Like you don't like risk your luck against him. Um, but kind of switching back to kind of where it went all kind of went wrong from Mumbai. I mean, you look at 203 for six in Ahmedabad. I think you take it. You take it any day of the week. 203 in Ahmedabad. You've never lost a game where you've made more than 203, where you've made more than 200, and especially with your bowling attack of like Bumrah, Bolt, Pandya, like Mitchell Sattler, like you take 203 first innings, like pressure on the chasing team, and they just completely lost the plot.
yeah, but
Mumbai.
I think this year now, I mean, I think in I could be wrong, but what would I think there yesterday I heard there. I think in Ahmedabad alone, like I don't know what how
I
many
think
how
I
many
told you
scores
the
of
stat.
like
I told you the stat. They haven't won in Ahmedabad since 2014.
no, not Mumbai winning in 2014. In Ahmedabad, like so what I like over how many scores of 200 have been made like and then this year this was like over like 10. But this was like over the 10th, over like the 10th match where like 10 over like 200 has been chased down. Like it was like the highest across any IPL seasons ever. But like where over 200 has been chased down.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see like what's Mumbai's strategy for next season because their bowling was their I mean their batting stepped up towards the end of the tournament, but if I'm just looking at like I think Trent Bolt's been kind of found out at this IPL. I think he's really been like he's obviously had good games, but I just feel like the games I've watched with Mumbai, people have actually went after Bolt, and the Bumrah is the only one who they don't touch, but everyone kind of goes after Bolt.
No, I don't. I would disagree with that. No, I would disagree with that. I think Trent Bold has bowled really well there. It's only just in the last couple of games where he has I mean, coming in the bowl, like in the last couple of overs where he has like just went for a few runs, couple of games, but no, he's bowled really well. I mean, he's one of the big reasons they are here with the Mumbai got to where they are. I
Yeah,
mean,
but I mean, like I just I mean I feel like Bolt every time I see him, like Bumrah's the only one who I think like who's untouchable in that team in terms of batting. Pandya didn't really do much. 2 overs 19, didn't bowl like bad, but he didn't. I probably could have bowled himself
I
more.
was surprised. Yeah, he should have bowled himself at all. He should have bowled himself at all completely. Yeah, he
Like
should
I
have bowled
think
himself.
you
Yeah.
could have probably taken 1 over of Reece Topley off and then given it to himself.
Uh, what's your take on Ashwini bowling the 19th over?
I think it's the right decision. I think it's the right decision.
Uh,
I think it's very easy to look back and say, "Oh yeah, he should have bowled Bumrah. He should have bowled himself." I think it was the right decision.
no, Bumrah. So no, Bumrah was bowled out. No, still
Yeah,
like Bumrah was bowled out. Yeah.
I'm saying the way Pandya bowled the bowlers was the right decision to bowl. I think
Yeah,
it's
but
easy to.
like
I think it's very easy to. Even he said it himself. He goes because he was asked in post match. Like if you could go back, of course he would change the bowling order. But that's like in the moment, you bowl who you thought. You bowl Bumrah, so you make the second half, the second last over really hard. You bowl your best bowler of the day, uh, and he got. But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't about. I think Iyer just had it in the locker.
no, because here's my thing there now. In the previous match against Gujarat, the 20th over, when Gujarat needed 24 off the last over, he didn't bowl Ashwini because of his inexperience, right? And then this game of the 19th over, they needed 24
Of 2 overs.
in of 20 overs, 2 overs, and then he bowls Ashwini. So I mean,
But Ashwini
so
had a great day though. Yeah, it's about inexperience, but he's also bowled well today. Like
but I
he,
mean, so but the thing is, if you're coming, if you're taking inexperience into place, I think Hardik Pandya should have bowled that over.
I mean,
I think Hardik Pandya should have definitely bowled that over.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and say he should have bowled the who that over. I think it's very easy to look back and say he should have bowled it because I think vice versa. I think if Pandya would have bowled that over, and let's say Shreyas Iyer hit Pandya for four sixes, people. I'm not saying you, but I think there will be people out there on social media been saying, "Oh my God, why didn't you give your second last over to the best bowler that you had that day?" But that
Yeah,
would
I
be a
mean,
thing. I'm just saying it's easy to look back now
no, but
and say this.
no, but I think in like 19th over, I think you have to give it to your, but you have to bowl your most experienced bowler there, and which
But
was
then why?
Hardik Pandya
Yeah,
himself.
then why not bowl Bumrah then there?
No, because Bumrah was already bowled out.
Yeah, but then bowl Ashwani, bowl Pandya for the 17th over.
Yeah, I know that's what. Well, didn't we talk about this earlier? Didn't we were saying this earlier? Hardik Pandya should have bowled more overs there.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
only bowled two
but my
overs.
point is, like, I think Pandya would have bowled the last over of the game, um, for sure. But you don't expect your best bowler of the day to go for 24. But like, if when you have Iyer striking the ball the way he was, um, like so be it. Like he was so good. But I mean, just looking at Satner didn't 2 hours 15. Bandya didn't really give him much, just maybe because of how good they were playing spin, like in the how good Ayer can play spin.
Yeah, I mean Iyer can play spin very well there
One of
as
the
well.
things I was surprised about, I mean, I don't know if there's a stat for this. There probably is somewhere. One of the things that I thought really worked well for Punjab bowling with let's say like Arshdeep and Jameson and even Stoinis was this slower bouncer. I thought Mumbai didn't bowl it enough.
Yeah, only Hardik Pandya bowled the
Yeah, and
slower bowls.
everyone
Yeah,
like everyone at like the commentators when Mumbai were batting kept saying, "Oh my
yeah, I
God,
was
this is a gold mine information for Mumbai bowling
exactly,
that like you
exactly.
know that a slower bouncer will work on this pitch," and they
I
barely bowled it.
exactly. I was going to come to that. Mumbai didn't bowl enough slower deliveries at all.
Yeah, they kind of
Not
went
enough.
more for like full length and trying to get them out that way. But I was like, you have your what like Trent Bolt, Bumrah, Hardik Pandya, like you have a much better bowling attack than Punjab. Like bowl those slower bouncers.
I mean, like, yeah, Trent bowled. He could have really bowled those slower bouncers. Reece Topley. I mean, like
Like Reese,
he just gets too much pay.
but if you look at like Jameson is really also like Jameson is also
Yeah,
really tall, and he was like, and he also gets a lot of pace, but he was really slowing it down, like knuckleball. I wish like Topley could have done that. I mean, you look at the sixes
yeah,
that like you look at the three sixes that Iyer hit to Topley, like no, like especially in Ahmedabad, if there's one ground in India that like slower balls like would really work well on is the Ahmedabad pitch. It's such a big ground, like you've such a good chance of getting caught in the deep. But
yeah,
yeah, not
yeah.
enough.
No, IBX same exactly. I was just going to come to that. Yeah, Mumbai just didn't bowl enough slower deliveries there compared to like what Punjab were bowling, and Punjab showed that in the very in the very first few overs. Like, look at what's like Kyle Jamieson. Vijay Kumar Vyashak, like his overs, like his slower deliveries were like impossible to get away.
Oh, Vishak was probably was Punjab's best bowler that game. Like
Yeah, like
he didn't
his
get
three
he
over.
only got one wicket, but his like he got so many balls put away that were like very unfortunate. Like
Yeah, I mean,
Prabman
like
Singh misfielded on his overs. I think there was a overthrow for 4 runs. Like he got so
oh no,
unlucky.
that was Omar's eye. Yeah, Omar's eye.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
Omar's eye bowled well. His slower deliveries were
yeah, yeah.
well there.
And the thing is, with the Vishak guy, like people couldn't even hit him. Like he went for 3 overs 30. Like people couldn't really put him away. Uh, yeah. I mean, I just thought like, yeah, and
Yeah,
even Mumbai's
Mumbai
captain, like Pandya's captaincy. Like I mean, we disagree on like the bowling finishing, but I do agree with like their bowling plan. I think they had it all wrong.
yeah, they got a few things wrong, Mumbai there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Pandya has to kind of look at himself a bit there because to not to for this bowling attack to not defend 203 on this ground, I think like you kind of have to look at like where did it really go wrong? Like, um,
and I think with Mitchell Santner as well. The last two games, he's only bowled 2 overs each game there. I mean, he's a good bowler. It's not like he's not a. I mean, he's a good bowler. It's
I think
hard
he
to get him
bowled
away
him.
as
I think
well.
he bowled him when Inglis and Vidhera and Iyer were there. But I think when Vidhera started going, he stopped with spin, and then I think in Iyer, I mean I agree with you. Sometimes you do need to put a bowler that like Iyer would have taken a more risk with to hit. Like
Hmm.
Iyer would have tried to put Sadler away for sure. Like maybe he gets
I
caught
mean, you
out.
have to. Yeah, I mean, you have to take risks to get wicket. Like, I mean, it's a risk and reward thing there. I mean, it's not like Satner is a bad bowler. I mean, he's a great bowler.
Yeah, and he's also a spinner. Spinners like they go for a few runs. Like
I
that's
mean, look at Chahal. Chahal was going for runs, but what happened? He ended up getting Surya's wicket.
Yeah, and like Suryakumar Yadav been like what Mumbai's best bowler. I mean batsman. Like it's
Batsman.
yeah, like it's your best wicket. And it's fun, and especially going into the break, going into the innings break. All the momentum was with Mumbai. Like Naman played such a good innings of 37 off 18. Like all the momentum was with Mumbai going into the last few um overs. But I mean, coming towards tomorrow, we have a New champion in IPL. It is the Holy Trinity has gone to the Holy Duo because Delhi is not here. It is now Punjab or RCB. Obviously we Punjab is the home team technically because they were the higher seed, but it's Ahmedabad again. I think we were talking about this yesterday on a conference call, but we are pretty much agreeing that toss is a big factor here.
Toss is a massive factor. Yeah, if
You win the
Punjab,
toss, and you bowl.
yeah, I think if Punjab have, I think Punjab's best chance is to bowl first.
And I look at RCB's batting, I look at Virat Kohli, I look at Hazelwood. I think you bat uh second too. One thing I will give the edge to probably RCB on, I don't know if you'll agree or disagree with me. I think they probably have a better bowling lineup if they do have to bowl first, in case they have to bowl first.
Uh, yes, I believe. Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say so. Yeah,
so slightly. Not. I'm
yeah,
not saying like they're like miles
yeah,
ahead of
yeah,
Punjab's bowling, but I'm saying
yeah, yeah, yeah.
if
No,
RCB do
yeah,
have to bowl first, uh,
yeah,
I think they'll be they have the better option of doing it. But yeah, I think what's gonna happen is RCB is potentially whoever you win the toss and you bowl second, if you can. I mean, you bat second if you can. Sorry. Uh,
yeah, yeah,
from what I know of everything I know about RCB, because that's the team I follow, there's no Tim David, it looks like again. There's no Tim David tomorrow. He did not bat at all in the nets today for RCB. Um, does it help RCB? They've been here in Ahmedabad chilling, not worrying about it. Like all the mind games come into it. They've been sitting, they haven't. I think mentally, yes, you're probably a little more chilled, but the positive of that is last time you played these lot, you absolutely smashed them into pieces.
See, I was having a chat with Dad, and we were saying that once a team loses, like, so say like, so I was having a chat with Dad, and then what they were saying, and what we were saying is that once a team like say like when Punjab got lost the first game, so we were saying that a lot of the times it's kind of like it's sometimes it's kind of like a blessing in disguise as well because like when you
As long as
lose
you win the
and then you
second
have
game.
no, yeah, no, obviously like it's kind of a blessing in disguise. So when you lose and then you get to the final, you have that momentum
Yeah, I
of
agree with
winning.
you. That's what I'm saying. That's the edge I give to Punjab coming into the final.
Yeah, you've got that
My
momentum.
edge to RCB is you did your homework so well versus them in the first element in the qualifier one that like you had an answer. Like I mean they had I mean let's be very honest. Like we can go kind of revisit that qualifier one game. RCB's bowling was so on point. They had a strategy for every bowler. Like I mean Iyer, they just knew what to do with Iyer. They bowled him short. They're like, okay, we'll give you short balls. Try to put it away, and he got out doing it. Um,
No, no, no. It wasn't a short ball. It was a terrible shot that he played. It was a full ball, and he played just some terrible shot there. If you look at that.
on the first game, what's it?
Yeah, in the first game, yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering, but I just remember like from what I remember, I know Punjab had a really bad off day, but I just remember like RCB coming in well doing their homework, and
No, it was kind of a lot of those just shots were just Punjab were just playing just terrible shots there.
but I'm not saying I like, but that's how Punjab play. Even look at today, like they didn't change their strategy of how they play today. Like Prabhan Singh and Prakash Iyer still went after every ball like from game one, and against Bumrah, against everyone, they went after them. So I think in that sense, RCB won't have a lot of like they'll still kind of get the same kind of like.
So yeah, but I think compared to where Chandigarh, Mulanpur, sorry, here I think in Ahmedabad it'll be a much better matchup between the two teams, like due to the conditions and
But I
everything.
wonder who supports more because this is a better. I mean, it seemed like a better bowling pitch. In some, if you knew how to bowl here, if you know how to bowl here, you can get away with more.
I think it's a better batting pitch here.
But
because
that's
I
what I
think
mean. Like you look at Mullapur in Chandigarh, and like yeah, one team got bundled out for 100 and like three, but the other team like didn't even chase it slowly. They chased it like they batted like on a different track.
I
Like
mean like but Kunal, you're chasing 103.
yeah, but I would
I mean, what do
believe
you
like
expect?
I would believe you would be playing you'd be batting slower.
You're chasing 103. There's nothing much you can do there. So I mean, like over there, like the ball does do more here. Over here, I don't think like the ball does did much there, and especially, I mean, this game obviously there was rain, so it's before the match as well. So it was like it, and Punjab were really smart with their bowling as well.
Yeah, Punjab were really good. Punjab's bowling like the short ball stuff, like the slower short ball stuff worked really well. And I wonder if that
Yeah.
helps RCB tomorrow now. Because they also know, like, if this would have been reverse flipped, right? Like, you're sitting this, watching this game of knowing, like, at least you know it'll be the same. Like, obviously, it's the same pitch and everything. Like, you know, it'll be the slower
Well,
short.
yeah, well, it depends if they use a different pitch there now. I don't think they're going to use the same pitch. They probably will use a different pitch.
Yeah, but like, given that it rained a few days ago, like the pitch will probably change and give you something different. But I'm assuming it won't be too far off what we saw today, I think.
They'll be a different pitch. So yeah, I think well, yeah, both teams will use the same tactics.
Yeah, it has to be the short ball stuff, for sure.
Well, if it works though, that's the thing. But I
Um,
think both teams will probably have copped onto it by then. Oh.
Apparently, I'm just reading
But
something. I'm just breaking. This is not confirmed, but Salt was not at today's practice. And we know there is a very high chance Salt has a baby coming, like at any time. But RCB has not revealed whether he's in Ahmedabad or not. But I think if he was leaving India, like there's no way, like the way Indian media are, like they'd probably know your four card pin number at this point. They would know if they would know if Phil Salt was leaving India. It
if he
would
was
have,
leaving India, there would be like there if people would be like he would have been he would be snapped up at the airport. Like there were
yeah,
pictures of him at the
there'd be a
airport.
flight tracker like land the plane.
RCB foot fans would like stop the airflight.
If the pilot was an RCB fan, he'd turn it around. He's like, no, you're no,
Yeah.
he goes, I'll fly you directly from the stadium to the England, but you leave tomorrow after the game. Um, I mean, yeah. Okay. So we'll start wrapping up. Exactly 30 minutes on the clock. Uh,
So
predictions,
predictions
predictions,
for prediction.
predictions.
Do you know what? I cannot.
I'm gonna bank on RCB winning it.
You know what? I cannot say. I'm not going to predict anything because I was gonna. I said Punjab first game, and then I had Gujarat the second game, which were both wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
go.
then
I've been right all the time, I think. I've been right every prediction. I'm gonna have RCB winning it. I think when it comes to push comes to shove, for the last 4 or 5 games coming into the end of the tournament, coming into the qualifiers, I think RCB have played better. I will say that.
yeah,
I think coming
yeah.
with the
I think
momentum of the last few like league games, the qualifiers, how they went about their games, I think RCB have got the better chance. I think they have the better bowling attack too. Because I think a lot of it, you know what I think would be the turning point for tomorrow's game? I think it will be the spinners. Because both team spinners are very weird to me. Jahal, obviously on paper, is much better than anyone that RCB
yeah,
have.
yeah. I think Punjab have to play Chahal. He is a big game player.
Yeah, I think you have to play Jahal, and you hope he clicks. Um,
No, because I think that he is a big game player. They have to play him there. Yeah. Because I mean he hasn't done well all tournament, but they have to play him. He is a big game player.
And I think from RCB side, I think the one person you're going to see step up tomorrow, I think is going to be Bhuveshwar Kumar. I think he has a big role to play because I think Yash Dayal, as good as he is gonna he's gonna bowl at least two or three straight from the power play. Um, this time, will Punjab have an answer for Yash Dayal, which is crazy to say because Yash Dayal was on fire against them in the qualifier one. Do they have a different approach to Hazelwood?
I think I don't know why. I think I've got a feeling that tomorrow, I think Krunal Pandya might just be like, will actually turn up. Not turn up. I mean, he's played well his season,
Yeah,
but
but it's the
I think
Pandya brothers. It's the Pandya brothers, man. Something happens to them in the finals. They've got that weird
yeah,
thing about like.
yeah. I think Krunal Pandya
Yeah,
will be
I
some sort
actually
of an
have a
X factor.
feeling. I actually have a feeling Kunal Pandya might be the better choice tomorrow versus Suyu
Yeah,
Sharma. Because I think Suyu
and
Sharma, I think if Suyu Sharma gets caught on the day, he'll go for like 4 for 50 or whatever. He'll get smacked.
and yeah, RCB have the better bowling attack, but and then when it comes to batting. Punjab's batting is getting better and better. Collectively, their batting is becoming better and better. So I think, I mean, but like both teams, Punjab's batting is now together. At at one point at the start of the tournament, it's like their batting was just really top heavy. It was just their openers were getting runs, and then Shreyas. But now, like it's Punjab have all of a sudden Josh Inglis, like he's just come to like all of a sudden Josh Inglis has come and he started making runs for them.
I think my only worry, and we can kind of wrap it up on this for Punjab, and I do want a close game because I like Punjab. Like if it was anyone but not RCB or Delhi in the final, I would want Punjab to win. Is I think what worries me about Punjab is their opening. I think the
Yeah,
dynamic opening you've had all the season, the two uncapped players, I think they are starting to show their signs of like pressure. Maybe I don't know what it is. Um,
perhaps Simmering, yeah, he
Perp Simon
scored
is
so many runs
Perp
there.
Simon is completely out of form right now at the moment, and he like even his body language in the field yesterday like just didn't look great. And Pran Sharia on the field looked great, but once again, like I mean, and he's fine because he had a great game against Mumbai just few days ago in the league game towards the end, but obviously it didn't work yesterday or against RCB. But if the
I mean,
key
he
for
batted like
Punjab,
he scored.
because my thing is, it's like the same thing with Kohli against or any great player. Like there's only so many times you can come up and show up. Like right, like Inglis didn't turn up as much as probably he would have liked. So Iyer stepped up, right?
Mm.
Like at some point, like just statistically, Iyer won't bat well. Like you need your openers to
Hmm.
fire like they've been firing throughout the season. And I think that is the key for me. I think if RCB pick up the two early wickets again, I think you might have Punjab under pressure, which
Okay,
in a final we're both
Punjab.
okay. So I've said RCB is winning. You go.
Okay, just to counterbalance it, I'm just gonna say
Okay.
Punjab. Okay,
All
just to
right.
counterbalance it.
All
But
right.
okay, but I actually want Punjab because it's the prophecy. 18 years, Virat Kohli, number
Yeah.
18.
So you want Punjab or you
But
want RCB?
I want RCB to win.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Virat Kohli. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
But I'm just saying, just to counterbalance both,
yeah. Yeah. I think 18 years,
just see who's.
number 18 for year 18. And once again, like I know obviously I'm biased, but like the dude is what, 36, 37, and he still put up a
Yeah,
600 run season again. Like it's
yeah.
kind of insane. But
But if Punjab are to win it there, they have to get past like the biggest hurdle is Josh Hazelwood there.
yeah, I think RCB's fast bowling is going to be
Yeah.
it's going to be RCB's three fast bowlers versus Punjab's top four of the two openers, Inglis and Iyer. That is the battle. That is where the game hangs, I think.
Yeah,
Because I think
they have to get.
you'll have your Ramiro Shippers, you'll have your Vaderas who will come and chip runs if they need to be, if there's collapse from either side. But I think if you pick up, if RC, if Punjab can play out the three fast bowlers of Yash Dayal, um, Hazelwood, and Bhuvi, then Punjab I think are in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I
And
mean, no, not even play out. I mean, like you can't afford to play out Shdel and Bhuvi. I mean, you have to go after Bhuvi and
but
Shdel,
I think
but you have to.
that's the benefit RCB have, right? It's like when you when why people struggle is against Mumbai because you obviously defend against Bumrah and then you try to take Bolt on and stuff and you get out, right? I think that's
Hmm.
why Yashtial loves to bowl with Hazel God, as we will refer to him now, because
Hmm.
Hazel God will come in and he will bowl them tight overs, and then then they're like, oh, Yashtial's coming, let's hit him for six sixes, and they get caught.
What so what Punjab did yesterday, they kind of have to do that similar thing. Like this, like not go after this. Just leave Hazelwood alone there.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, I
you
think
don't exist.
yeah, I think looking at Punjab, they'll try to go after him. Like Inglis will definitely try to go after Hazelwood for sure. I mean, if he went
But I
after
mean,
Bumrah, if he went after Bumrah, he's gonna go after Hazelwood.
it's easy to say, even not. But the thing is, but like the way he bowls, like even like you're saying, oh, we're gonna leave you alone. But the way he bowls, like
Because there's
even
so
if you
much
try to just
bounce on
leave,
it. Yeah, like he just the
I
ball
mean,
comes to you. You
yeah,
can't
but
even leave.
there's, but you would just if you just try to leave it, it just edges it and it just goes to the keeper. I mean, like
And you know the
the
thing
way he
is,
bowls, man.
and here's the note I'm gonna leave it on, and we can say our bye now. So thank you for
Yeah,
listening.
I know. I know where you're gonna say
Yeah,
he's never lost a final.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
never lost a final. And as this is the cursed memory, it is in Ahmedabad and he's an Australian. So yeah,
And
it's
hey, man, this is the IPL. This is the IPL. It's not a World Cup.
yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. After the IPL, if you're still listening, we really appreciate everyone for listening through our IPL coverage. We'll do a podcast tomorrow after the game for sure. For this one, even after the game, regardless of who wins, we'll do a podcast, and then we'll probably take a few days off and maybe do an episode on the India Test squad that's coming to England and start kind of prepping for that. Because some of the games of India versus England Lions have been like, what are these games, man? 600 each, like. So yeah, all right. Goodbye, everyone.